Hey friends, how are you doing? I wanted to send you a quick video via email and let you know what I'm up to. So it's a Tuesday and I'm taking a CEO day, which means I'm not working in my business, but I'm taking some space to work on my business. And I want to let you know the two things I'm focusing on today so that if and when you decide to take some space to work on your business in a big picture way, you have some guidance on how to do it. So these are the two things that I'm focusing on. Number one, I'm revisiting my ideal week. I'm also doing my ideal month. And this is something I do literally every few months in my business, is just ask myself, am I organizing my days and my weeks and my hours in the most efficient way possible? Because sometimes I just get in a rut and I just kind of run my week in a reactive way, instead of a way that's more proactive, and instead of a way that's really being mindful of the season of my life, the seasons and patterns of my kids when they're napping, and also like the season of the year. Because honestly, like when the summer comes, I naturally want to work a little bit less. And so I really relook at my calendar and ask myself, literally, what days do I want to see clients? What days do I want to be working on tasks and projects? I'm going to be more mindful about taking CEO days like this. So I want to put in 2 of those every month. I'm at a hotel right now. You see the bed. Being mindful about when I'm writing my content, really knowing when my energy is high and low throughout the day, and scheduling that in. If you don't have a big poster board like this, you can also do it on Google Calendar. I love just skipping ahead to a blank week and then kind of just like blocking off times of like, oh, this is when I would see clients. I was having a conversation with a client about this too, and don't feel guilty for limiting your availability when it comes to your clients, because you can always shift it, right? When I have an international client or a client that has a day job, I'll often open up extra spaces, but it is totally fine for you to not have availability on your calendar every single waking moment, right? I firmly believe that the better boundaries we have, the more available we're going to be for our clients, right? Like I want to have openings for my clients at times when I'm really able to show up for them, right? At times when I'm really able to be present, not just physically with my body, but mentally, when I'm really sharp. And like when I'm in that space, like that creative space with my clients, we get so much done in like 45 minutes. So know that boundaries are good for you and for them as you're doing this ideal exercise. So that's one thing I like to do when I'm having CEO time, is look at what's an ideal week? I've just started doing what's an ideal month for my month flow. And then the second thing I would encourage you to do, I'm going to link to the client map exercise I have, but looking at the client map exercise, looking at where is the roadblock when it comes to bringing more clients to you. If you don't have any clients right now, looking at how do I bring clients to me for the first time, but if you have a successful business, looking at where is like the roadblock, right? Where can I make things more streamlined and even potentially automated, right? So clients are coming to me and it's more, there's more of a flow to it, right? An increased flow. So I would encourage you, when you have CEO space, to fill out that client map so that you're aware of what's already existing in your business, and then you can get a picture of what needs to be improved. And I like to mark that with an asterisk. So right now in my business, the thing that needs to be improved is I'm honestly revisiting my offers and looking at, in this next season of my business, what do I want to offer my clients? What's a really good match for what they're needing? A lot of times this overlaps with like your niche, right? Like who are your ideal clients and what's that offer that you're creating for them? So that is what I'm working on today, is relooking at that one area. And a lot of times too, when we pick this one area, we have to make some decisions, right? So maybe it's your content that you pick, right? Maybe it's your community, or if you don't have an email list, maybe you're working on your email list. But I would encourage you just to pick one area. That way you can make as many decisions as possible for that area. Because if you're anything like me, decisions can be hard, right? Like I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. I don't want to make the wrong choice. But just picking one thing from your client map and making some decisions when you have this literal, beautiful space and silence in your business. So pick one area in that relationship map that needs to be focused on and fix it. And make some decisions and improve it, right? So that is my suggestion. I'd love to hear from you if any of you guys end up doing a CEO day. I think they're hard to make time for, but once you make time for them, you're like, oh my gosh, they're just, at least for me, I have fun. Like, it's just joyful, and it's easier to make decisions. Things are more efficient. It's almost like time blocking, right? You're time blocking some of those decisions. So if you end up scheduling a CEO day, let me know. Let me know how it goes. Hope you guys have a beautiful week.